Welcome back, gang, to 31 Black Witches of Halloween. Y'all know I hate long intros, so let's just get right into it. In a world where science and magic meets, she was the bridge. Her name was Macy Vaughn. Half human, half demon, all power. She wasn't born into the Charmed Ones. She was created. So today, we will be discussing Macy from the Charmed Reboot. Macy was the long-lost half-sister of Mel and Maggie, which they're right there if you guys haven't seen this before. Her mother, Marisol, found her powers at birth, hiding her prophecy that said one sister would carry demonic blood. She grew up logical, brilliant, and a woman of science. I love how they made her character. They made her smart, intelligent. I feel like the writers did a great job with her. You know, black people come in all shapes and sizes, from all type of professions, all type of walks of life. So at some point on television and film, they portray us as ignorant, rude, loud, and ghetto. Was the farthest thing from the truth. Shit, I grew up on the Cosbys, Uncle Will, and Aunt Viv on Fresh Prince. I didn't even watch stuff like that growing up, but I started noticing the patterns in television and film. So shout out to the writers for making a black woman your lead and making her a woman of science. Black women of science, they're eating right now nowadays. Not many of them, but their brains, their minds, out of here. Y'all gotta start looking them up, start looking into this research. Anyways, let's get back into it. Macy had her PhD in genetics. So funny. She was a geneticist and barely knew anything about her own genetics. That's some funny foreshadowing. When she reunited with her sisters, Power of Three ignited again, and all the truths came out about Macy's father, her mother, and the demon blood inside her, the most dangerous of them all. Macy's magic wasn't just inherited, it evolved, literally right in front of our eyes. Power-ups in this came fast, they came hard, and it was good. Previous charm, it took a little long to evolve the girl's powers. I like the fact that they sped things up in this one a little bit. Macy could move objects with her mind. When her demonic side awakened, she gained pyrokinesis and a few of these other ones if you guys want to sit down and read them. I'm not going to go over all of them, but y'all get it. It says evil side, demonic translation, like I already said, telekinesis, advanced telekinesis, and telekinetic energy. Not to mention pain resistance, voice manipulation, and shifting. Macy even channeled resurrection magic, bringing the dead back to life. Every time she did, it pulled her closer and closer to the abyss. Science couldn't explain her, or explain things to her at this point. Neither could magic. She was both logic and chaos, flesh and flame. Macy's biggest fights weren't against demons, it was against herself. Tempted by darkness and the intoxication of the power, it almost became what she was born to destroy. Macy was acting up for a while. She was on that with everybody. She didn't care if you was her sister, her white lighter, her friend, even her man. I won't say too much. If you guys didn't watch, still give you opportunity to go watch. The first charm at Phoebe with her dark era, but Macy, she takes it to the next level, y'all. Where everything's said and done, love, her sisters, her purpose, her heart, kept her human. She learned that being part demon didn't make her evil. It made her complete. Charmed Ones weren't chosen by fate. They were built by defiance. Macy Vaughn was the proof that even the darkness can save the light. So shout out to Macy, the witch scientist. Shout out to Madeleine Mantock. I think you did an amazing job. Everyone was boo-hoo crying when this originally came out. They didn't want to see no new girls. They wanted to see their old aunties. What people seem to forget is these three girls, they just want to act. They just want to do their careers well. They want a legacy just like those three women that came before them. Do y'all understand how scary it is to do a show like this that comes almost like a cult following that stand on business about the Charmed Ones? Some of us been arguing back and forth for years about Prue and Paige, to the point we all just had to accept each other and accept both of them. I do wish we would have tried to combine some of the old storyline. I know Alyssa is doing, but since Prue passed away in real life, I feel like they got to put all that drama aside and come together for this show. Even though these girls did a great job, I feel like that's why it was canceled. This fans was not connecting. And we had like 8 to 10 years to connect with that show. Y'all wanted us to connect with these girls, I feel like overnight. I did see at the end, didn't they travel to the old Charmed One's house? They tried to combine them some way, somehow, but it didn't work. I literally believe it got canceled right after that. So yeah, Netflix, bring this back with Piper, Paige, and listen, get over yourself. You're not bigger than a program, babe. This is our program. We wouldn't have this if it wasn't for us. If we wasn't watching, you wouldn't have nothing. Calm down. That's people's problem, y'all. I think they bigger than the program. So shout out to Madeleine. She did a great job. Can't wait to see her in other future opportunities. This doesn't stop here, Madeleine. Keep going, sis. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I think they should have left Charm where it was. Do y'all like the new season they brought back? Do y'all think they should have combined them? We have been shooting to get this out before Prue had passed, because that really disturbed me. You know how weird the world is. I can see the writers AIing her into the movie or TV show to make it make sense, because they will bring it back. They have to. The fan base is too strong. But clearly, being charmed isn't for the weak. I'm Cube of Lore. This is 31 Black Witches of Halloween, where I post a witch every day for Halloween. At the bottom of this video will be attached playlist. You guys can view all the other witches that came before this one. If you like content like this, don't forget to engage from the bottom up. That's like, comment, share, repost. You already know all that part. But if you're new here, come here. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you watching this whole video. But why would you watch this whole video? You didn't follow me. I don't understand that type of stuff. You hate me? You didn't like my content then. So what's your problem with supporting a creator? How am I supposed to build and grow? What the hell? Quick little crash out. I love all of y'all. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, it's only for entertainment purposes, allegedly, hypothetically speaking. You get into my content over on the tube, 2 channels. So sub up. Also, I stream every day. So come jump in the chat. Let's talk about some of this. I want to communicate with y'all. All right, y'all. Till the next video. Y'all be careful out there. I'm serious. Be careful. You think I'm playing? I'm not. Be careful.